I was actually walking back home to my apartment, but I was maybe like a 2 minute drive from where the shooting took place. So as soon as I got that text message from a bunch of my friends texting me about it, I ran right back into my apartment because I was scared about the whole situation.
And then what's been the feeling like among your friends, fellow students right now?
Everyone I know is like terrified. No one wants to go back to school. It's really a sad thing that because a lot of the people I'm friends with are from Parkland and a lot of them go to FSU. And this is the second time it's happened, and no one I know wants to go back to school.
And I can't imagine, and certainly not a feeling that anyone should have to feel in terms of not wanting to go back to school. But Robbie, after what happened to your sister, did you ever think that the same thing could happen at your school?
No, I thought this would never happen again, but it continuously keeps happening, and something has to change because this is just really bad.
It continuously keeps happening, but what do you think needs to change from here, Robbie?
I think there needs to be more safety measures in place, maybe more police. I'm not exactly sure, but something needs to happen. I know my mom is getting the panic alarm. Alyssa law passed in several states. I know it's passed, and I know that's one of the many different ways that could change.
And Robbie, my last question for you: how difficult was it going back to school after Parkland? And I'm curious how you'll navigate this going back to school after this latest shooting at your university.
It's tough, honestly. Like I really don't even want to go back to on class, but it was really hard the first time. I probably didn't go back to school for at least 2 weeks. So I was actually walking back home to my apartment, but I was
You could hear it in his voice how messed up he is. You know what I'm saying? And this is not, it's not just him. It's a lot of students. It's a lot of students. Like, and then you think about, okay, how do I protect myself? If I do go back to class, what do I do to protect myself? That way I'm not just out here. So then that brings up the question of, should students be allowed to carry on campus? Then you're gonna be like, well, no. But then you have to have so it's like so many conversations need to be had. Because you just can't wipe the guns out because somebody made a good point saying then you leaving the criminals with the guns. So then how do you protect yourself in a home invasion? And we seeing a lot of those happen. I just did a video on the Richard Sherman situation, how their home was broken into while their family was home. So what do we do is the question.